Hi, my name is Richard Lane and I'm one of the educators here at WSET School London. And in this video we're going to be discussing the wines of Tokaj. So welcome to northeast Hungary, and this region made famous for its sweet wines from noble rotted and late harvested grapes, though dry styles are made too. The climate here is moderate continental, with the best vineyards located on south-facing slopes. Several river tributaries here create ideal conditions for misty autumn mornings, ideal for the influence of botrytis to make sweet wines. Botrytis causes the grapes to lose water, concentrating sugars, flavours and acidity. These botrytized grapes have to be carefully hand-picked, and the resultant wines will be intensely sweet with concentrated dried fruit and orange marmalade notes. When it comes to grape varieties, let's take a look. Ferment dominates plantings here, either for dry wines or for late harvested or sweet botrytized wines. Wines from botrytized fruit are called Aszú, and dry wines from ferment have green apple flavours and always have high acidity. Other grape varieties to look at, we've got harsh Level, late ripening, contributing perfume notes to blends, as does Saga Moskatali, which is Hungarian for muscat à petit grain. Both these varieties contribute floral aromatic character to Tokaj wines. Now we have to talk Zamarodny. Zamarodny, interesting category. It literally means as it comes, or perhaps it should be as they come, because grapes are harvested whether the grapes have been affected or unaffected by noble rot. They're all fermented together. So some wines will be sweet due to late harvested or maybe a little bit of noble rot. Dry wines are aged in barrels under a layer of yeast, similar to flor, used to produce Fino sherry. They show similar biological aromas and flavours, such as bruised apples and bread dough. Other sweet wines in Tokaj could just be labelled late harvest, with very ripe primary fruit, rather than the intense dried fruit character associated with botrytized fruit and botrytized noble rotted wines. While essential wines are produced by the fermentation of tiny amounts of free-run juice from berries affected by noble rot. These are incredibly rare and incredibly sweet, with pronounced and concentrated botrytized flavours of orange, marmalade and dried fruits. As for winemaking approaches, let's take a look at how we might make a Tokaj Aszú wine. So, the wines are made by macerating Aszú grapes either before, during or after fermentation of a wine being made from healthy grapes. Maceration takes between 12 and 60 hours, and these wines have to be matured in oak, contributing toasty aromas and flavours. The more Aszú berries, 5 or 6 petunias on the wine label, the sweeter and more intense the wines are. These wines are dark amber with high acidity and can age in their characteristic 50 centilitre bottles for decades, gaining further tertiary character, more dried fruit, orange marmalade, honey of course, and mushroom as they age. So just to summarise, Aszú on the wine label indicates a fully sweet wine made from botrytized fruit. They will either be 5 or 6 petunias, an indication of the sweetness levels. Zamarodny wines could either be dry or medium sweet, more likely to have some sweetness. Late harvest on the label indicates sweet wines, medium sweet or sweet wines made but from late harvested grapes, not from botrytis. And dry Tokaj wines, of course, are increasingly popular and well worth seeking out. Okay, here's a sample part of a short written answer theory question. Here we go. Noble rot is essential for Tokaj Aszú. Describe the conditions necessary for it to occur. 4 marks available. So how do we approach this question? Well, first of all, identify the command verb, describe in this case. Look at the marks available, 4 marks. And what is the question asking for? A description of the conditions to produce noble rotted wines, not what the wine smells or tastes like. Okay, so a sample answer would be something like, grapes must be fully ripe, the fungus needs damp autumn mornings in order to grow, and therefore proximity to a lake or river. It then needs warm, sunny afternoons to slow the development of noble rot. A simple description of the conditions, not what the wine tastes like. Well, that concludes this video on Tokaj. Enjoy Tokaj, enjoy the rest of your studies, and thanks for watching this video.